Welcome to your known unknown, where Source and I will help to shed light on what's unknown for you. This is for all water signs and placements for the year 2025. Future forecasting reading for you. This message is pertaining to Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, and all placements within those aspects in your own chart. We're going to pull some animal oracles from the mystic unknown, and then we'll hop right into the tarot and give you a nice in-depth message on what energies to expect for 2025, water signs. I'm happy to be with you, happy for you to be with me. So without further ado, let's get to it, let's into it, and let's pull some cards, right? Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, source, divine, creator, highest. Efficiently for all water signs, all placements, and the viewer that needs to see this perfectly, effectively, efficiently, and clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have two that popped up for us. We have patience and we have heal. So our patience card, we have the alligator or a crocodile. I'm no biologist, but we're going to figure this out because I have a beautiful book. So that way we can figure out what it is, if it's a crocodile or alligator, I'm going to go with a gator. Okay, I'm going to go with a crocodile. Wouldn't you know, it's a croc. Patience. This card represents patience and consideration. Crocodiles are ambush predators, and their strategy involves waiting and educated prediction. They observe the habits of their prey, monitor watering holes, and strike only when ready. This card is a symbol of careful judgment and deliberation. It urges caution, warns against impulsive decisions, and advises you to weigh your options. The presence of the crocodile in your reading might also indicate that there is no easy answer to your question, or that whatever you are deliberating will be a complex decision. Associated with water serpents and sea monsters, the mythological crocodile has a fearful reputation. Crocodiles have been revered by many cultures the world over, from the ancient Egyptian god Sobek to the crocodile guardian of the Goan people of Adolshim. Their prehistoric appearance and slow predatory style, leading to explosive and devastating attacks, makes them similar to the shark in many ways. In Indonesia, a popular myth sees the shark and crocodile battle each other, with the shark taking control of the water and the crocodile the land. Read alongside the shark card. Oh, okay, I see. The crocodile may be seen as the earth equivalent to the shark's watery, intangible fear. The crocodile is a more definite and corporeal problem. Oh, I'm sorry. The crocodile is a more definite and corporeal problem that can be solved rather than one of the mind. Corporeal. Wow. That was a little tough read. Sorry about that. Shadow reading. While the hunting crocodile seems placid and still on the surface of the water, this patient predator bides its time before ultimately attacking. The shadow reading of the crocodile may caution you not to become stagnant due to indecision. Sometimes decisive action must be taken to seize your prey. It may also be read as guidance not to push someone's patience too far. So, if you're seeing crocodiles or drawn to crocodiles, this might be a message for you for the year 25. Otherwise, keep your eyes peeled for the symbols or, other synchronicities that the universe wants to offer you, presenting as a crocodile, offering you knowledge to learn to be patient in those moments. If like you're out and about and you see it, or if you're watching National Geographic and you see a crocodile, that's the moment to be mindful and remember, oh, be patient. Your known unknown said be patient. So the element is earth and water correspondence. Flora corresponded with this sign is galagal root, balminy, astilbe, and fern. I haven't heard of 3 of those before. That's pretty interesting. I'll look those up. Stones correlated with this: blue lace agate, obsidian, and aquamarine. Spellwork associated with this: promoting coming to a decision. So, promoting coming to a decision. Really, like, I'm hearing perfectionism is the downfall, is the demise of this card in particular. So just making a choice, whether or not you think it's the right one, just doing it, promoting patience, doing no decision. That is a decision as well, and they do kind of go hand in hand, ironically. A positive outcome of a judgment. So affirming, believing that it's going to be a good situation, having faith, doing whatever kind of practices in your day-to-day that will help implement decision making. And there, you can look up on YouTube all kinds of meditations, things like decision making. There's also tinctures you can take. You can ingest herbal remedies to help unblock these energetic blockages that maybe keep you in a imprisonment of lack of making decisions and choices or confidence. There's so many different things. Like, ask yourself, why don't I make these decisions? For me in the past, my first initial response has been my confidence is low, so I'm not confident making a choice. Okay, so now you've answered your question. Now how are you going to fix that? How are you going to solve that problem? And if it's not confidence, maybe both the decisions are great. Dear universe, please allow me to find guidance clearly brought in by you that will help shed light and illuminate the choice I'm supposed to make. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Set it and forget it. Look for the signs. Don't go seeking for them. Just see the signs. If you're really in tune with yourself, just hear what they have to say. Feel it. Believe it. And then have faith in it. And if you really want to make them proud, act on that. Act on that. Next card up is the Heal card, and this is a frog. I got this one the other day for me personally, and it's a really pretty card. I'm going to really enjoy reading this one to you. If anybody has been seeing frogs or being called to frogs, if you hear frogs, if it's been raining a lot here in the Pacific Northwest lately, so if we get a lot of that flora and fauna action going on, hear a lot of frogs, hear a lot of crows, ravens, but anyways, the frog spirit. This card represents healing and restoration, water sign. The frog, like many creatures, including cats, ravens, goats, and pigs, was often associated with witchcraft and early European superstitions. Frogs were reportedly used as ingredients in spells for curing illnesses, ridding the skin of warts, and even curing a broken heart. This association with healing may have stemmed from lore that linked the frog with death and rebirth due to their transformation from a tiny water-based tadpole to their adult form. The frog card is one of physical and mental healing. Healing can seem like a long and arduous process, but this is a card of hope and recuperation. In ancient Egypt, the frog was a symbol of childbirth, fertility, and procreation. The frog card might reference an upcoming birth, adoption, or addition to a family. If you do not plan on having children, then it might indicate the birth of an idea, life-changing project, or other creation of the mind or spirit. Shadow part. Shadow reading of the frog card might be a portent of ill health, either mental or physical. However, it might also symbolize a blockage or delay in healing. This card, this card might relate to a difficult or extensive diagnosis, chronic illness, or ongoing mental health issue. The card is encouraging you not to feel disconnected from the power of healing, even when the road ahead seems difficult. Elements correspondence with water. Very much all y'all. Flora connected with this. Adder's tongue, aloe vera, anemone, and feverfew. Stones are correlated as bloodstone, tourmaline, turquoise, clear quartz. And spellwork to help this. Healing magic. So, healing magic can be a wide variety of things depending on how and what you practice. Healing magic could be everything from herbology and the mysticism of such, alchemy, spagyrics, basically in psychology even too. Reframing your traumas, trying to come to terms and relate to all of this stuff and making it all connect to the dots. Validating yourself is healing. Also creating new memories is very healing too. Time is healing too. So you could do time spell work and magic as well, and that could offer some healing. Cord cutting, healing. Meditation, healing. Theoretically, every good thing you do for yourself, water sign, is healing. So everything exciting, everything progressive, everything that's different, a new experience, offers healing. It also can offer some intense outcomes if, it's not a good one, but we call those lessons, Those traumas are lessons, and healing is everywhere else, kind of. Caring for the sick, good charitable spell work. Spell work can be karmic too. You can do bhakti yoga. You can be self-service and sacrifice yoga, things like that. So caring for a sick or recovering person, very kind thing to do, especially when it's just out of the generosity of your heart. And you're like, I got the time, I got the knowledge, I'd love to help you out. Yeah, my pleasure. Fertility magic. So the amplification of procreation, if that's your jam, but also not even just procreation. Procreation of mind, body, and soul. Ideas, passions, and hobbies. Things like that. Having good luck with a diagnosis or surgery or some other health related thing. I think that diving into this healing thing would be fun. I feel like pretty much every single human being has some kind of physical ailment, to some degree. I think that maybe doing some research for yourself, finding a remedy that connects and resonates with you, and then applying it and putting it into your daily routine and healing yourself is a great form of magic and self-love. Anything self-love related or self-care related is very healing and nourishing. Anything letting go or detaching of the past is very healing. I think you'd be in good spirits, especially with these two cards and these animals. Very water. Very water. I couldn't ask for anything else. Thank you, Spirit. That was a beautiful message to open all of this up with. Let's pull some tarot and let's go deep. Let's dive deep with y'all water signs right now, yeah? Let's see what we need to see. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show me what we need to see for the water signs in 2025. We're going to work backwards. We're going to see what energies are and what are coming in. King of Pentacles, which is a power card. So 2025 is going to be a year of harnessing, stepping into power, being at play with your maximum energies. You like that one, huh, Spirit? I like that one too. Show me what else you need to see. And then this Star card. So water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. One more. We got one more. We have King of Pentacles. We have the Star. King of Pentacles is more outward expression of material at its finest, thus created through experience, thus creating through manifestation, thus creating through personal pride and capability. Whoa, cards. Yes, water signs, we are spending this year, the connection is coming in through. It's coming through very strong for you. You have this door opening up via your natural born gifts and abilities that's offering you a place with yourself in the future, whether it be here now or you're in the process of it. But 2025 is the year, obviously, shedding the skin. We've all heard this before. But you're shedding the crap. You're shedding the crap to heal. It's like you've been wearing the weight of everyone and everything else's decay in your memory and your energy and your being that, yeah, you're over it. You're over it, going to be over it, one way or another. And it's offering you a sense of purpose, direction, your purpose. Your purpose is maybe to heal others, but let alone first and foremost yourself. And there's a Two of Cups, a union, a balance, a emotional, reciprocative energy, whether it's self to self or others to self or self to others. Very much self included in all of this, though. I'm not seeing much of sitting on the sideline and watching others to others in these energies. I'm seeing you specializing at what it is you are good at. That's very good. If you don't understand what a lot of that means, just be patient this year, because we have a whole 365 days. And a lot of light will be shed on the path and the way that you're supposed to be. You just have to go and see the signs. Not looking for them, just see them. When the blessings present themselves, stick your hand out and reach them. I've said it before, I'll say it again, just like that. It's a co-creation. And to start co-creating, you have to be the best you can be to align with the best you that there is, which isn't physical, it's energetic, and guiding us and loving us every step of the way. With that, don't you want to meet them? Because they want to meet you really, really bad, and they're trying their darndest to line you up so you can meet them too. So be open, go with the flow, no pun intended, but heal yourself. And yes, patience, young crocodile. It will pay off. In this generation, patience is a hard thing to acquire and understand. What we think patience is, not really patience. I think you really, especially in this generation, only understand what true patience is through time, unless you do specific disciplines that help train your body and mind to understand what patience really means in the universe's eyes, in all of time's understanding, in human race's understanding. I think that we're a lot less patient over generation than the ones before us, right? So we got to really detox our minds. Dopamine detoxes are so handy. Yeah, dopamine detoxes, try them out. They will change your world. If you can drop the devices and do it and be okay with it for as long as you want, then you have controlled your addiction. You know, it doesn't control you. Dopamine detoxes, going to bed early, not eating sweets, working out, making yourself uncomfortable so you can grow like a plant. Plants don't grow in comfortability. They only grow uncomfortable. That's how you grow. It's the only time growth can happen is if you're uncomfortable. So, offering that kind of discipline there, or just changing things up a bit to help yourself heal better, implementing a good food, very healing. Very healing. Removing bad food, very healing. You know, well, I guess it's not healing. It's less detrimental, though, and it's not enabling your problems. So I'd say it's a win. And these are going to put you on the trajectory of your soul's purpose. Okay? You might not find it right away, but you're going to be on the path of it. And life's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So quit looking that far ahead. This union here can be relationship coming in, but if it is a relationship, what I'm hearing is heal yourself first so you can overflow it into others. So one way or another, I'm getting this. We got to take care of ourselves. This Two of Cups is a union from within. It is your masculine, feminine, coming to terms and grips with each other and meeting each other eye to eye and allowing your true power to shine. Your true healing nature to come forth. It's going to be a powerful year for all of us. We're all coming to these ending cycles. We're all hitting these new patterns and finalized tests from the universe to see if we are able to, and ready to step through those doors that we have asked for ourselves. And we're seeing these same patterns. And what I'm gathering from talking with people is who are on their soul's paths and are a part of probably you watching this right now. It's that you're being presented the same situations, but you feel different. I had a friend and she said, like, I'm being presented these situations, but they all feel different. And I was like, no, because I've been experiencing them too. And these are the same situations, but I feel differently when I'm addressing them and coming into them. And also I'm reacting and acting with different outcomes because of it too. And keep rolling with those patterns. I had to solidify her opinion on it and make her feel fine with it. She's like, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, yeah, it does, right? So just be patient, because soon enough, you'll hit that next level once the universe is like, well, they're good. It works the same way in relationships and socially as it can with health and beauty and healing and health that way. It's like you have been using vices for a decade. I saw this meme the other day. It made perfect sense putting it into perspective. It's like you've been using these things for 10 years, for a decade. It's going to take more than a day to detox. And it's like, relax, give it some time, be patient, quit smoking and quit vaping. And I've been doing that for years and years. And I, thought 5 weeks into it, like, God, this is still so hard. Is it always going to be this hard? And the universe is like, no, not always. Eventually you'll forget about it. And that's the tough thing with a lot of healing, because healing doesn't have to also mean that you have an issue to be healing. It's just we don't always see that instant gratification or that even more anticipated validation or specific outcome. It's like, how do we get that dopamine reward? Well, you don't. You just have to have faith and know that you're doing something good for yourself in those circumstances. And we all have something somewhere that we can work on within ourselves. And so that's what we heal. That's what we heal first, to get in the routine of it, and then we be patient with it, be patient with ourselves to make it happen. Because if you'd kind of be dumb not to at this point. Try to look at what healing yourself can mean for you. It's kind of like if somebody's like, yo, you want some water? Wouldn't you be stupid to say no? It's water. There's nothing about it that can hurt you. You know what I mean? And of course, it could be tap water. It could be all this crap. But I'm just get all the nitpicking aside and look at it like that. It's water. Somebody offers you water. You really gonna say no? Hydrate yourself. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some water. You'd be stupid to say no. Well, here, I'm feeling that with this right now. You'd be stupid not to try to heal yourself. You're a water sign. You're prone to it. You're natural at it. You're probably more natural at it than you're aware, and can offer it to other people too. But you got to heal yourself first for that to be the thing. That's the thing. You have to work. You have to work on yourself in order for these powers to come up. That's how it works. Energies necessary energies to use to navigate to this specific outcome. We have the Magician reversed. I just want to double check something too. I'm hearing that using your alchemical processes will be huge, but we're going to really want to utilize a few specific elemental traits in this navigation. I'm hearing a lot of earth and a lot of water. A lot of earth and a lot of water. And a lot of earth and a lot of water. So we're moving emotion and we're solidifying and integrating. And then we're moving emotion again and we're solidifying and integrating. However you move emotion around in your body, it's up to you. I'd say fall deep into that practice. It seems to be working well. Why quit a good thing? You know, why end something that works? But I just want to get a little exact with this Magician. I intuit these cards. I just got a really nice new book and I've been having a lot of fun because it's got a lot more knowledge to it than I was aware of even. When a good magician is reversed, he turns trickster. It's time to choose one option and commit to it fully. The Magician reverse can show a creative block as you feel torn between two paths or choices that get in the way of progress. Right, so we don't want fire and we don't really want much air, especially if it's coming from a place of being coerced or even charismatically shifted and guided, you know, like, no, listen to you, listen to your heart, listen to what you want and need, listen to how you heal. That's right. Choose an option and commit to it fully. Fall into your practice. It's your time to shine. And I can say it like that because I've been being blasted with that message. It's your time to shine. I think a lot of us have been. But that's it. It is your time to shine. For you, by you, from you, for you again, you know, like to get to you, to be the best you possible. Show me what else we can see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ace of Wands. So there's a little fire in there now. There you go. So to achieve, okay, we'll pull another one. So to achieve and fall and navigate in with these energies of the King of Pentacles, the Star card, huge major arcana card, by the way, like real truth and purpose card right there. And Two of Cups, which is balancing a union, an emotional union, which is beautiful, by the way. That's a huge step into power right there. We're wanting to stick to what we know and really fall into it. Be as passionate as you can. And whatever that is should be emotionally moving and transcending and transmuting, right? That is the goal. We want to move all the muck away so we can be clear, right? So how we do that, we fall into our practices, and I got the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. And then what that's telling me is where once we move this energy away and whatever is hanging on to us somehow, someone else's decay, our own past, something, we're moving through the waters, right? The mucky waters to get to the clear water where the Ace of Wands is sitting. And the Ace of Wands is new passion, new inspiration, somehow, some way, whatever it is. It's new inspiration. It is a new outlet. It is a new experience. It is something that you're just like, what a phenomenal time that was. Let's do that again. I want to do that. Like, that's the thing that sounds like fun. Let's do it. And then it's actually the engagement of that. It is the magician's wand. All right. So maybe you are being manipulated by people too. Be careful of that. Be careful about people. Period. And if you can't be careful about people, if you can't trust yourself fully, and I mean that, like, really take a hard look at yourself for a while. I did. I took a hard look at myself for a few years. All right. Just give yourself maybe a day or a couple minutes. Take a real hard look at yourself, though. And if you can't fully, in every facet and department and field of your life, say, I can trust myself, which I guarantee you can't say that in every aspect and facet of your life, that's a potential for mirroring from the universe to show you more aspects that you need to work on via outside experiences or other people, situations, whatever. The people brought forth into your life in particular are specifically mirrors of yourself. Okay? And so if there are people that you don't like, or if there are people that you do not trust in your life around you, that are a part of your main story currently in this new up and coming chapter in life, if these people you can't fully trust, that's because there's a piece and an aspect inside of you that is very untrustable, that is unrecognizable. Now, I'm not saying it's deceitful, I'm just saying it's untrustful. You haven't had a strong enough bond or relationship to it to understand it enough to be trusting, let alone be able to control it. And the magician is saying that too. It could be an outside source, but I'm not quite thinking that this is people to people, like others to self. I think that this is fully self to self. And once you learn whatever it is and control whatever it is, so then you can sit and honestly be like, I can trust myself a little better. I have nipped that problem in the butt. I have nipped that addiction in the butt. I have nipped those thoughts or that pattern that I fall into all the time that cause X outcome to happen or Y situation to come forth. I can nip that in the butt. I can control it now. I can make sure that my responses are responses and not reactions, let alone that I'm making the right choices for me in these, that I'm confident. That's really it. Trusting thyself is confidence and knowing that you're going to make the right choice, even if it's the tough one. That's what the magician wants. And it wants you, that for you, alchemically, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, materialistically. It is the beginning of the fool's journey with all in front of it. Knows how to play the game with the wands too. So now you got the Ace of Wands, and outside of that comes the lotus flower, your inspiration, your flower in the mucky water, right? The Emperor follows that, so more masculine energy, coming from a wisdomful and experiential place of creation outwardly, all right? The Emperor is very stoic, very healed, weathered, experienced, wisdomful, healed though. He is fully in his power. Could be man or woman too. Fully in their power. It's just being the Emperor, it's masculine energy. So it is more action. It is more here, real, there, you know, like what you're viewing me through. It's this stuff versus the space all in between, the feminine force. So this is telling me that via clearing up your waters internally, mentally, emotionally, starting to find out how your own metaphysical filtration system works via practices, breath work, mindfulness, all this stuff that works, you then start to move the shit out of the way so you can find your bright ideas that we're so desperate of, because water signs, you're an amazing element, an amazing element in this puzzle that we're experiencing in the zodiac. Like, keep it up. We want you healed because we need you healed, right? I've been pushing a lot and was explaining a lot in the fire reading how this is your time to like really step forth and start to fall into your own passions, but you're going to have to keep that cool temper. And I feel to calibrate the energies in the collective, you need to do your part too and keep your waters cool. So cool that fire doesn't overdo it, brought on by the air. And we're about to do the earth reading too with this. Sweet. You know, it's going to be sweet. All the elements coming together harmoniously. And we want you to do your part. You want you to do your part. The cards say you do. The cards say that if you so choose to accept these energies, you will be stepping into this energy via 2025 and or shedding through it. So keep it up. Stay positive. Be like, every day you're just like, I am on my healing journey. I want to heal myself. I'm healing myself to be 150% me. You know, I really started to put it in perspective how each person is 200% complete. 100% is capable and affiliated with the physical 3D. The other 100% is the connection to higher self and source that we have available to us. And then I muscle test into what percentage I sit at. And it fluctuates often. With every choice I make, it fluctuates whether I align or unalign, whether my ego gets satisfied or my higher self gets satisfied via the discipline that I implement and grow. So many options and variables that are constantly fluxing through us like water. And I know it's tough to keep keep that maintained in us, especially as an emotional being, but it's possible, and you are capable of it. What energies do we need to watch out for that could potentially throw us off our path here, Spirit, for 2025? What energies want to present themselves as potential blockages to watch out for, navigate around? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do that one right there. I'm going to watch out for Prince of Pentacles energy. Well, we want to watch out for not doing anything and feeling okay with that. Stagnicity. That is a real hiccup in our development, is procrastination. Page of Cups. Not developing our emotional discipline as well. I think that's a big focus for 2025. If you really want to harness and heal, you have to heal your emotional understanding. You have to get a relationship and cultivate an awareness and relationship with your emotions and how you work. So do shadow work. Ask yourself these weird questions, vulnerable questions. Sit with yourself, find silence, give yourself time to take care of yourself and heal. 8 of Cups. And along the way, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged with disappointments. And I'm going to say the word failure, but let's just say not quite achieving what it is you set out for yourself yet. Okay? Try again. Do it again. Stir the pot again, water sign. It's always worth it. I have failed every time I've tried to start something new. Every time I try to start something new, I fail the first time. It's annoying, but it's it. That's it. That's it. And then it's great after that. And then confidence is there. Oh, I've done it. All right, sweet. We got the weird stuff out of the way. Whatever that weird stuff is, we just did it. All right. That's how you do it. You try again. So we're wanting to, and watch out for being too untrustworthy of yourself. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. And if you don't know how to do it, there are resources everywhere to how to do it. If you don't know how to look for them, this is my big problem in life. I know what I want. I don't know who, like, I can do anything and everything, but it would be great if somebody would show me how to do the thing, you know? Like, you want me to be millionaire, entrepreneur, tycoon? Awesome. Can you, like, train me, please, for, like, can I sit through training for, like, a week before I, like, dive head in and risk all my whole life and everything? No? Okay. I could build this house, but hey, man, you've built, like, 1,000 houses. Do you mind guiding me so I don't just feel like shit the whole time that I'm doing it? Like I'm doing a bad job or something? Like, that's the kind of stuff we got to figure out how to get into our lives, how to do it. So if you don't know how to do something or where to be directed, please, in the comments, speak up and reach out. No shame here. No shame in asking, hey, I would love to be able to know what to do. It can be so vague too. That's the best part about this community is you have support. We will sit and figure out what you're even trying to ask, because that is just as confusing as not knowing how to do the things that we're supposed to be doing. And oddly enough, it's like meditation. Once you find out it's that simple, you literally have to do nothing, and then just like then the work happens in your brain. You just got to do nothing long enough. Really, I mean, in all reality, it's not faking it till you make it. If you're not faking it, if you're just trying. So there's that. So yeah, we want to watch out for procrastination on our goals and endeavors. We want to watch out for immaturities and ignorances of our emotions. We want to work on our emotions, and we want to not get discouraged this year. We want to just keep pushing because it will pay off. There's no doubt about it that whatever you're doing will pay off to whatever degree you put into it. Okay? Even if you don't put intention and focus on it, these energies want to present themselves to the water collective in general. So this is what to expect. This is how to navigate through it for you, from you, by you. So I feel like we are very complete here. We're going to take a deep breath to integrate these energies and lock them in. Like I said, this is a polling for all water signs and all placements, if you so choose, for the year of 2025, if you choose to accept them. And with that, we're going to take a deep breath. I'm going to disconnect. And thank you for receiving me either way. Take a deep breath, please. Water signs, I love y'all very much. I hope you guys have a beautiful 2025. I'll chat with you later.